Hello everyone, this is Fidalgo and welcome to my 2020 setup tour. So I get a lot of questions on Instagram about what monitors I'm using or about what desk I'm using. So hopefully this video should clarify that. As some of you know, this setup changed a lot in the past few months and it's prone to change in the future too, because I always get new products that I want to test and I might like it more than what I'm using now. So if you want to keep up to date with what I'm using, follow on my Instagram, link will be in the description below, and let's get into it. So starting with the desk, this is the Jarvis by Fully. I went with a bamboo countertop. This one is 180 by 80 centimeters, and for the frame I went for the alloy color because I quite like it. Even though this desk is a bit on the pricey side, it's made of really good quality materials, and I much prefer to have a solid desk than to buy a cheaper standing desk that will wobble a lot. And as you can see, this one, even at higher levels with those two monitors, it will support weight quite well. It has a touch controller that you can use to move the desk up and down, and it also has several profiles that you can use to save your desired height, and then you just press a button for the desk to go up or down. When you are not using the controller, the LEDs on the controller will go off and they will go on again when you touch any of the buttons, so that's quite nice. The monitors that I'm using are from LG. They are two 27-inch UL850. They are both 4K panels. Some of you know that I recently upgraded from a single 49-inch monitor. The reason why I changed to two small monitors was basically productivity. I feel like I'm more productive with a dual monitor setup. It's just much better to manage windows around and stuff like that. And also the vertical resolution of my previous monitor was 1440p, while this one is 2160, so it's a 4K panel. So I much prefer these monitors, if I'm being honest. The monitors are sitting on a dual arm monitor from Amazon. It was quite cheap, around $30, but it's quite sturdy and does the job just fine, so I'm pretty happy with it. To power these monitors, I use my 15-inch MacBook Pro from 2019. It has an i7 with a 6-core and 16 gigs of RAM. I never had any issues with it, powering both 4K monitors. To connect them to my MacBook Pro, since these monitors have USB-C, I literally just connect one cable from each monitor to the MacBook Pro and I'm ready to go. It's both passing video signal and it's also charging my MacBook Pro, so I just need those two cables. For the keyboard, this is also something that changes a lot in my setup. At the moment, I'm using the F96 by Equinix. It's a Bluetooth keyboard. It also has USB-C, so you can use it wired if you want. It has a macOS mode, which is nice. And it also has RGB if you want. It comes in brown, blue and red switches, if I'm not mistaken. At the moment, I'm using the brown switches, which are my favorite by far. And yeah, so far I've been loving this keyboard. The build construction is amazing. It's fully metal. I just wish it didn't have a numpad, but maybe they will release a version with numpad. I mean, without numpad in the future, and I will probably get that one. For the mouse, I've always used the MX series by Logitech. This is the MX Master S3, by far my favorite mouse for productivity. Just amazing. From the version 2 to this version 3, they made it smaller and the scroll wheel, it's much better. So far I've been loving this mouse and using it every day. It just fits perfectly in my hands and I love the horizontal scroll wheel that it has. It's also Bluetooth and the battery lasts quite a long. I think I charge it like once every 2 or 3 weeks if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, overall just a solid mouse that I would totally recommend. For the mousepad, I'm using one by GrooveMate. It's a wool felt mousepad. At the beginning I thought that the mouse tracking would fail on this kind of surface, but to be fair, I've been using it for almost a week and had no issues with it, and so far I love it. It's super comfortable and it just looks good. My headphones of choice have been the Sony WH-1000 XM3, that's a hard name to say. They have noise cancelling and they also charge with USB-C. They look amazing to me, they feel good, they are comfortable, and I use them pretty much every day. Occasionally, I will also use my AirPods when I don't want to have my headphones on and I just want some lighter headphones on. And I also use these ones pretty much every day when I'm out the house. On top of my desk, I also have another accessory from GrooveMate. This is their desk shelf. It's quite nice because when I'm not using my keyboard or mouse, I can put them under and they are out of sight, and I can have a clean worktop for me to work. And on the other side, I also have a shelf that I can put some notebooks. In this case, I have my notebook, and I also have my USB-C hub. This USB-C hub is from 12 South. It's called the Stay Go. This is where I connect my memory cards and any USB ports that I need, since the MacBook doesn't have any normal USB-A ports. The speaker that I use when I'm not using headphones, it's this one by LG. It's the LG Go PL7. It's a 30-watt speaker. It goes quite loud, if I'm being honest. And it also has Bluetooth. You can also connect a 3.5mm jack in the back. You can charge it with USB-C, and the battery is also quite nice. And it just feels good. It's a very heavy speaker and I like it a lot. Let's now talk storage. My MacBook Pro has a 1TB SSD, and to be honest, I was never good at backing up stuff. I just started recently because since now I'm doing these videos and I also do quite a lot of photos, I'm starting backing up them to my Crucial X8. This is a 1TB SSD. It's super small, super tiny, super durable. It's super portable too. It has USB-C, and it also comes with a USB-C to USB-A adapter, so it's quite nice. And at the moment I'm backing up all of my files to this little guy. I don't like to have my cables showing, so under my desk I have these two cable holders, also by Fully, and they just support all your cables and your power strip, so only one cable comes out of my desk, as you can see. Let's now talk about small accessories that I have on top of my desk. So I have this pen holder, also by GrooveMate. It's just a pen holder, really. Then I have these two pot plants. One is by GrooveMate and another one is by Woki Wood. I just like to have some green in my desk, so I got these two. To sit my headphones, I use this headphone stand. It's also by Woki Wood. And then I have this little pop figure, which is Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. To charge my phone and also my AirPods when I'm at my desk, I have this wireless charger. It's by Nomad. I really love this company. They make really quality stuff. It's fully metal. It's leather on the front where you sit your phone, and I love the look of it. It comes with a USB-C charger, so you just plug the USB-C charger on the back of it and you are ready to go. The pen I use is this one. It's also by GrooveMate. It's fully metal and it comes with a nice base for you to rest your pen on. I really like the look of it. This red device on my desk, it's called a USB interface. This is basically where I record all my audio. I have a microphone here on top connected to it right now. It's just you connect your XLR microphones and then you connect a USB cable to your computer and you have the audio from the microphone to the computer. The chair that I'm sitting on is the Aeron by Herman. Again, it's quite pricey, but it's an amazing chair that will last you a life, basically. They even give on this chair life warranty, so if you have any problem, like 10 years later, you'll be fine. It's amazing to sit on, it's super comfortable, especially if you sit 8 hours a day, like me. And that pretty much covers every single product on my desk. Links for everything will be in the description below. Follow me on Instagram because I post pictures there pretty much every day. And if you want to be up to date with my most recent desk updates, that's the place to be. I hope you like this video. If you like it, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.